vibrant reds, fierce oranges, the popping of greens, and an elegant blue encompassing the landscape. All these colors together give you goosebumps at the majesty of this impressive land. This is southern Utah. Today, the Pollock family is together exploring this wild area. Instead of taking a more beaten path, they're heading in a more historic route.
We took a four-wheel drive. We went off. Turnout's about 8 miles from Escalante. You head out to the Hole in the Rock Road. It takes about 2 hours. It's about 60 miles long. It's where the pioneers went down through the canyon walls, down towards the San Juan River.
In the winter of 1879, they arrived at the top of the canyon, and in order to continue, had to start blasting away at rock to make a wider opening. On January 26, 1880, they descended down the 2,000-foot canyon with an incline of 25 degrees and at places 45 degrees. But they finally made it to the San Juan River. Today, visitors are able to hike down the exact trail that the pioneers embarked on into Glen Canyon National Recreation Area.
You can park out there, and then what you can do is you can hike down to where they actually lowered themselves down through this slot canyon. It was challenging. It's definitely an effort. It took the three of us probably a good hour to get down. We went swimming in Lake Powell, the three of us, for about an hour and 15 minutes before we hiked back up. It definitely needs to be a four-wheel drive. About the first probably 30 miles, a regular car can make it. Once you get out to Tans Hall rec area out there, it definitely becomes a lot more challenging, a lot more washboardy.
After reliving the historic steps of the Mormon pioneers, you can travel back to the town of Escalante, where you have hotels, grocery, and restaurants, all the things you need. It's a gateway to the Grand Staircase, Escalante National Monument, where there's an abundance of activities ranging from hiking to ATVing and everything in between.
There's many trails down there that you can go down and enjoy, many waterfalls, many places where you can walk, places you can Jeep and drive your four-wheel drive to. There's plenty of recreation areas from stream fishing to lake fishing. The people are very friendly. It's just a great area to go and visit.
For the Pollock family, this area isn't a place that's just a one-time visit or a basic traveler stop. No, for them, it's considered home.
My first husband was born and raised in Escalante. And so we spent years and years down there, and we love it. It's gorgeous country. If a person hasn't been there, they definitely should go, because it really is beautiful, beautiful country down through there.
Escalante is someplace where my family comes from, my wife's family comes from, someplace that I spent many summers, 3-4 weeks at a time down there. My grandma lived down there, and I'd stay with her for part of the summer. I'd get an opportunity to show my kids where we're from, where my grandma lived, where my grandma basically grew up, where my dad grew up and his family grew up, show them the houses where their aunts and uncles lived. Just a great opportunity to show them where we came from.
The beauty is spectacular, but in a lot of ways, the company is even better. And being able to take your kids outdoors and teach them not only about the wonder of their state, but where they came from, is an adventure unto itself.
We've always been a fairly close family. I think every family should have something that they can hold on to and that they can remember every year, and watch the kids do this, the same thing as their parents did. And I think it's very, very, very important.
There is nothing like a weekend in the outdoors with your family, trust me. And if you want to experience what the Pollocks did, it's really easy to find Hole in the Rock. Basically, just head to Escalante on Highway 12, follow the signs. Now, it's about 60 miles from the turnoff to Highway 12. You cannot miss it. Well, I'm Stephen Heumann for At Your Leisure. Right now, we have to take a commercial break. When we come back, we'll have this week's product review.